Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is Montana This Morning from Montana's news leader.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us here on Montana This Morning. I'm Kent Lutzen.
And I'm Louis Storch. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to the Thursday. Overall, it's been a pretty dry week, Kent. Now this is, you know, I just moved to Montana, when was it? Like about 7 months ago or so. So I'm not used to the snow like this that we've seen in the mountains here. I love it because I love the snow. I love those outdoor winter activities. I know all the Montanans do as well. And it's been a really good year for snow, especially in those mountains.
Yeah, skiing right now is great.
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people saying a lot of times like this is the most snow they've seen, especially in the mountains. All of Montana's seen the best snowpack in the lower 48. So we're going to continue that. If you like those outdoor winter activities, we're going to continue with that snow this weekend. Not so much today and tomorrow. So we're going to kind of wait until then, but we're still bringing in a lot more snow, and we're going to bring in more fresh powder by Friday, Saturday, and then lasting into Sunday and Monday. But here's your forecast for today. It's remaining dry out there. 23 Missoula, 24 Kalispell and Hamilton, and in Polson. We'll see mostly cloudy to cloudy skies overhead. Once again, though, these averages well below where we normally are for this time of year. Here's your forecast headline. Cold air sticks around, highs 15 to 25 degrees below average today and tomorrow. Snow returns, like I mentioned, for the weekend, and it's going to remain cold as we move into next week with those temperatures remaining below average. I'll get into these details coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Louis. Threats made on social media and directed toward Darby School Wednesday morning prompted many parents to pull their kids out of school for the day. However, classes will be in session today after investigators identified the device that posted the threats hundreds of miles away. MTN's Augusta McDonald was in Darby yesterday and brings us this story.
Darby High School was emptied today by parents concerned for their students' safety came to get them after more threats on social media were uncovered by students and reported this morning.
Ravalli County Sheriff Steve Holton says the Wednesday morning threats that put Darby's schools on high alert have been traced to a device hundreds of miles away and not in Montana.
School is going to be open tomorrow. We'll have an increased law enforcement presence even from what we had today. By all indications now, I think that the threat is mitigated to the point where it's completely safe to go to school in Darby.
He says investigators from out-of-state agencies are now working to identify the person. About 10:30 a.m. Wednesday, a student brought a threat made toward Darby schools that they discovered on social media to administrators. It was similar to those made by McLean William Kaiser, an 18-year-old senior who was arrested on Monday for threats he made about shooting people at school in recent weeks. The school contacted parents and many came to pick up their students for the day.
It's a really challenging situation to have the responsibility, and we feel that way, the responsibility for the safety of all the kids.
Investigators are working to determine if Kaiser and the unidentified person know each other.
We're just not going to tolerate it. We're going to take social media threats very seriously, and if we have to take a team of investigators and pull them off of every other case they're working and put it on just like we did today, we're going to track down where it originated from, and then we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that criminal charges are pressed on those people.
Augusta McDonald, MTN News, Darby.
The Sheriff's Office encourages people to continue reporting any threats they hear or discover on social media sites. Meanwhile, Granite County Sheriffs are investigating a threat made to Phillipsburg school students. The threats were directed towards a group of students and were made by a juvenile under the age of 18. He's being charged with 1 count of felony intimidation and 3 counts of misdemeanor assault. While no students were harmed, Granite County Sheriff Scott Dunkerson says all threats will be taken seriously.
No, they were not made on social media. They were made directly to some students in the school. Any and all threats directed at any of the schools in our jurisdiction are going to be taken very seriously.
Phillipsburg Public Schools Superintendent Mike Cutler sent out a statement yesterday evening saying in part, quote, "At no time did we believe any student or staff member was in danger. We take every situation seriously and will act to notify law enforcement as soon as we become aware of any potential threats. We will update parents as soon as we can about issues impacting the school environment. However, we want to ensure that we provide factual information to parents." Cutler's full statement is available on our website. The juvenile is being held in youth facility out of the area, and the investigation into the incident is still ongoing. Students at Missoula High Schools walked out of class on Wednesday afternoon to remember the 17 people killed at a Florida high school just over a week ago. At noon yesterday, students from Hellgate and Sentinel joined other schools around the country in holding a walkout. The walkout comes in response to last week's mass school shooting in Broward County, Florida, which killed 17 students. Students gathered on both sides of Higgins Avenue Bridge, holding signs and chanting for gun control. The purpose is twofold: to protest gun violence and show support for the victims of last week's shooting. Students say they are frustrated with the lack of action regarding gun control, and it's time for their voices to be heard.
It's a stand of solidarity with Florida and saying that they're not alone and that we want to see change too. There's not just them alone in this fight, and that students are working together.
We're the next generation coming into the world, and the importance of us doing this is to show students all over the country really that we have a voice.
Big Sky High School students also staged a walkout in solidarity. They moved down the street to C.S. Porter Middle School, where they held signs on Reserve Street. Big Sky students told us they believe that the walkout could bring awareness to their displeasure with school safety and open a dialogue to fix the problem.
I think kids shouldn't have to come to school scared, and that is that should be somebody's #1 priority, is to make sure the kids of our schools aren't scared, because that should be the last place they should be scared.
And talk about what the real issues are, not being one-sided on things. Talk to all types of people, right-wing, left-wing, Democrat, Republican, everybody. Talk to them about their views and find a middle ground that we can all agree on and work on it together, because we're stronger together as a team.
All students from the MCPS district involved in the walkout converged at Cares Park. More than 5 days of looking have turned up nothing in the search for a missing skier named Jonathan Torgussen, but responders aren't giving up hope. The longtime Flathead Valley physician went missing on Saturday while backcountry skiing out of bounds near Big Mountain. Flathead County Sheriff Chuck Curry says searchers ramped up ground efforts and more thoroughly swept through some of areas previously cursory searched. The area searchers are looking in is referred to as Kona area, accessed through the Flower Point lift on Whitefish Mountain Resort. And this morning we are learning Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's deputies are heading to Whitefish to help. Sheriff Leon Dutton tells MTN News that Sheriff Curry has requested assistance. 3 searchers and rescue members are responding now, and Dutton says more deputies will lend a hand as the weekend approaches. Dutton adds, quote, "We will do all we can to support the mission." Curry says they believe that Torgussen has an avalanche transceiver on, and they're attempting to locate a signal, but so far haven't been successful. And while cold conditions are tough on searchers, Curry says they're prepared.
There's a saying that there's no such thing as bad weather, there's only bad clothing. So it's just a matter of all of our volunteers, all of our searchers are used to being out in extreme conditions, and it's just a matter of having the right number of layers and the right clothes on.
Speaking of those cold temperatures, let's throw it over to Louis Storch for an update on weather.
All right, thank you, Kent. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good start to your Thursday. Yes, it is another cold one out there. Not as cold as what we have been seeing, but still single digits below 0. But we did have another nice and chilly day yesterday. How about this great picture sent in to us by Debbie? Let me back up so you can see this. This is down there in Corvallis. Love the picture. Beautiful snow on the mountains. It's been a nice year for snow like we've been talking about, and it's going to continue at least for this weekend, as we're going to bring more snow into the forecast, and I'll show you that here in just a second. Temperatures across the state, like I mentioned, yeah, it's cold again. 20 below in Havre, 5 below there in Lewistown. We're at 1 below in Billings, 2 below Helena, 9 in Missoula, 8 Kalispell, 3 in Dillon. We're at 1 waking up this morning in Butte. So a look at the radar. Clouds overhead for today, anywhere from partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. If you want more sunshine, head a bit further north. This is where we're going to have a little bit more sunshine in northwest Montana. That's because it's the center of a low pressure system. A weak system is going to track south and east, bringing snow to Idaho. Could bring a few very light snow showers this afternoon into southwest Montana, with staying pretty much cloudy skies throughout the day today. Now, as far as your temperatures go, 5-day temperature trend is going to show cold weather for the next several days. Average for this time of year, 41 degrees. Notice we're going to be in the 20s today and tomorrow, 30s for the weekend, but then we're also bringing in those chances of snow this weekend. So let's go ahead and talk about that. To do this, we'll use our jet stream forecast. Look at the big dip in the jet stream here, allowing a lot of cold air, as we know, to stay in here all week long. Now we're going to keep cold air into tomorrow, then we can see actually when the snow is going to move in. So watch, we stop this Friday, then we're going to go into Saturday. One dip here that moves in out of Canada. That's our first system. Watch as another bigger dip moves in by Sunday and Monday. That's the second system bringing in snow showers. And then as we roll throughout next week, looks like well below average temperatures are going to stick around as we're going to continue to see these colder than average weather continue for at least the next 7 days. You can see that on your 7-day forecast with 20s today and tomorrow, 30s and snow moving in Saturday and Sunday. Kalispell, notice those temperatures only in the 20s and lower 30s for the next 7 days. We should be in the upper 30s for this time of year. Hamilton, 24 today, 27 tomorrow. Snow moves in Friday night, and that looks to last into Monday.
So you're saying bundle up?
I'm saying bundle up, and if you like the snow, good news is because we have a lot more on the way.
All right, time now for your birthday shout-outs.